Back when I was a kid, my family didn't eat a lot of pork, so whenever my dad would talk about craving ribs, he meant beefy monstrosities like these. He'd either take us all down to the local buffet or make them himself by boiling them and then baking on some sauce. Looking back, they were always delicious, but they were also pretty chewy, and trying to make a better version today requires facing a bit of a dilemma. Beef back ribs are relatively cheap, but they don't have a lot of meat on them. Alternatively, short ribs are meaty and delicious, but they're a lot more expensive because a lot of celebrity chefs have started suggesting them as budget cuts. Fortunately, there's a third option: country-style chuck ribs, aka chuck roasts that's cut a little bit differently. Supermarkets started taking these chuck roasts and trimming them down into smaller rectangular ribs because they can sell them for a higher price. But you can also do this at home to get a piece of meat that's pretty close to an actual short rib for a fraction of the cost. And cooked sous vide, they come out better than most barbecue joints. Here's how. First, set your sous vide machine to 150 or 155. More details on the temperature later, but you are going to be going for probably 2 days on this. Then, get to work trimming your chuck roast. You basically want to trim it down into roughly serving-sized pieces that are fairly regular in shape. They don't have to be, of course, but it's nice for presentation. You'll also want to trim out as many of the big chunks of fat as you can. Having some extra surface fat isn't terrible, but you don't want big chunks of it. Even though those are going to render out during the cooking process, they're still not going to be super pleasant to eat. Now you'll notice there's one large muscle in this cut, and several smaller ones, and the large one makes some really nice pieces, but for the rest of it, just do your best. Once you're finished with your trimming, go ahead and season them up with your favorite barbecue rub. I like Kenji Lopez-Alt's recipe, link in the description. Some liquid smoke goes really nicely here as well. Then just vacuum seal and cook for your desired time. Once your faux ribs are fully cooked, simply take them out of the bath, drain them, pour over some sauce, and you're good to go. Optionally, you can also broil or torch the sauce to give it a little bit of caramelization. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It makes a bigger difference than you think. And I hope I'll see you next time.